What are systemic barriers to social equity? Imagine trying to climb a mountain, but the path is blocked by boulders that seem impossible to move. This is similar to what many people face when they encounter systemic barriers to social equity. These barriers are not just personal challenges, they are built into the very fabric of our society. Systemic barriers are obstacles that exist within our institutions, policies, and practices. They prevent certain groups, often those who are marginalized or disadvantaged, from accessing the same resources and opportunities as others. These barriers are not random acts of discrimination. They are deeply rooted in our social, political, and economic systems. At the heart of these barriers are historical inequalities that have favored specific groups over time. This has created unequal starting points for different communities. For example, discriminatory laws can limit access to housing or employment for certain racial or ethnic groups. Gender-biased hiring practices can make it harder for women to secure jobs in certain industries. Additionally, unfair lending policies can exclude low-income families from obtaining loans, making it difficult for them to buy homes or start businesses. Environmental racism can lead to marginalized communities living in areas with higher pollution levels, impacting their health and quality of life. Tax structures can also disproportionately affect these groups, making it harder for them to thrive financially. From an ethical standpoint, these barriers raise important questions about justice and fairness. They challenge us to think about the role of government and society in correcting these inequalities. Ethically, these barriers violate principles of fairness by perpetuating disadvantage based on race, gender, class, or other identities. Politically, addressing these barriers means challenging the power structures that benefit from maintaining the status quo. It requires a commitment to change and a willingness to confront uncomfortable truths about our society. An important aspect to consider is intersectionality. This concept recognizes that individuals have multiple overlapping identities that shape their experiences. For instance, a person may face discrimination not just because of their race but also due to their gender or socioeconomic status. This complexity means that solutions must be tailored to meet the unique needs of different communities. Social equity, unlike equality, seeks to provide resources based on individual needs. It aims to level the playing field by addressing these barriers directly. Equity-focused policies might involve redistributing resources or adjusting access to ensure everyone has a fair chance. Practical steps to address systemic barriers include reforming policies that perpetuate exclusion, implementing targeted programs for marginalized groups, and promoting inclusive decision-making. Raising awareness and educating people about unconscious biases can also help uncover structural inequalities. Using data to identify where these barriers exist is essential for monitoring progress and making informed changes. Systemic barriers to social equity are deeply embedded in our societal structures. Addressing them requires a commitment to justice and political action to transform systems in ways that recognize the diverse realities of individuals and communities.